I presume you found your way up the mountain all right. I am a little out of the way up here indeed, but we're still less than an hour from Denver. You'll learn to like living on the mountain. There's no other option. Soon we will be snowed in up here for the winter. This is Colorado. Surely the idea of snow is not a surprise. Katrina, the girl who hired you, she went over everything already, correct? Good. She had informed me as much. You understand you will be taking over her position as my assistant, cook, housekeeper, and gardener starting immediately. In essence, you will be my estate manager. Katrina found the position challenging, which is why she hired you. But I have high hopes you will fare better with the demands of the job. I was specifically assured of your excellent qualifications. I'm not interested in your best. I am interested in perfect. I'm too old and too tired for anything less. I am much older than I look. Do not insult me by presuming to know anything about me. You will fare much better in your position if you say nothing, assume nothing, and bother me as little as possible. Katrina had a room in the East Wing, which she stayed in, and the same room is offered to you. Keep it clean and neat. Show ready at all times. I expect for you to be on call and working from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. each weekday and every third Saturday. Grocery deliveries happen once a week, and I'll expect for you to both place the orders and put them away on arrival. Laundry is picked up and delivered once a week, and there is a maid who comes to the house twice a week. You are to make sure she does not snoop where she does not belong, and that she is thorough in her work. Every night, you will prepare for me a meal to eat. Throughout, you will be expected to pay any bills which may come in and to ensure that no payments are made late. Lastly, on an as-needed, you will be asked to keep track of guests coming and going from the house, and to receive any visitors I may have, as well as to handle anything else which may come your way. Any maintenance or repairs to the home or grounds are your responsibility. Is all of this clear? There should be no surprises in what I am telling you. Passwords for everything you need are in your room, as well as an overview of my schedule. I expect all of this to be handled without my input and in a professional and seamless manner. My rooms are in the west wing of the chateau, and I will expect you to stay far away from them. I do not want to be bothered, and I am not interested in the company. This is your room, to use as you please. Familiarize yourself with the instructions Katrina has left you. I'll expect for you to begin your work immediately. Remember, perfection. I suggest you start with the workload and best practices binder, which should be on your desk. Please review it tonight. Tomorrow, we will be going over its contents as a test at 7 a.m. Additionally, I will have a visitor here in half an hour at 4:30. Please prepare accordingly for their arrival. What do you mean, how? Your resume said specifically that you had done assistant work in the past. Receiving guests is a basic skill. I do not have time to teach you your job. Figure it out. Powers that be, save me. Is this how it is to be? I'm doomed to be eternally surrounded by incompetent fools. Very well, follow me. I shall show you where she left the materials and allow you a single half-hour of training. We will review how to prepare for guests and basic etiquette. The amount of eye contact you have been giving me is entirely unseemly. This will be your room. Bathroom is to the right, closet to the left. The desk and computer on the back wall will serve as your office space. The computer is for work purposes only. Leave your suitcase on the bed. You can deal with it later. There's no one else up here on the mountain, so you shouldn't have any distractions from your work, and I expect you to prioritize work over all else. I hope you're paying attention. This binder is the Bible of your work. It details my schedule, standard procedures, my likes and dislikes, phone numbers and contacts for all the vendors we work with, and every account and password you will need to do your job. Everything is in these 3 rings. Yes, there is a business credit card in there, for business transactions only. Are you done joking now? No, it's not for designer shoes either. If this is how... I will not loosen up. This is ridiculous. I was assured you were well qualified for this job, but this joking around is entirely unprofessional. No need to recap your resume at me. I consider some job skills to be intangible and unlisted on resumes, which is why I was very specific before your interview in regards to what I wanted. What? A cockalorum? Are you really just outright insulting me now? Self-important? You are insulting me. You will stop this. This teasing. I demand it ceases. For the moment. You'll be doing it in the future? Why am I not surprised your family calls you feisty? Can I at least trust you to behave in front of my guests? Gods, mostly? Fine. I'll take it, as I have no other option. There is an entire section in the binder on etiquette for a reason. Just review it before anyone comes by. I have high expectations of propriety, and my guests do as well. Some would call me old-fashioned, but I know what I am looking for, and I pay you enough to get it. You will not make jokes with neither me nor my clients or acquaintances. I may be forgiving of your antics, but not everyone who visits my home will be. You will not speak unless spoken to. You will not make eye contact, and will instead divert your gaze to the floor as a sign of respect. You will greet every visitor at the door with a bow, and you will show them to the waiting area at the bottom of the west staircase. No, I do not require you to kiss their boots. A bow is fine, thank you. I'll meet you at the stairs and guide the visitor to my rooms. You will not follow us, and you will not eavesdrop or otherwise sneak about. This is for your own safety and well-being. Obviously, manners is not the only place you need assistance. It is rude to ask prying questions, and it is unfathomable that you did not research me before accepting a job as my estate manager. My business is none of your concern, and if you cannot find the answer yourself online, it is because I do not wish for people to know. This home, the one we stand in, the one I live in, is famous. Millions of people would give anything to be inside of here, to walk these halls, to photograph it as well as my belongings. This is, without a doubt, the grandest house on the mountain, and I own both it and the surrounding land for miles. How I came to own it is readily available online, and you would do well not to waste my time with silly questions. My business is not a secret, but there are aspects of it which I do consider to be confidential, and therefore none of your business. You are here to serve me, and that is all. We are not here to be friends, and you are certainly not here to enmesh yourself in my going-ons. Excuse me. Keep thinking so, little bug. You can believe as much as you'd like that we will be friends, but I assure you nothing could be further from the truth. I'm not interested in your friendship. I am interested in being in my house on a mountain as far away from people and with as little contact with people as possible. If it's not for business, I don't want to deal with it. My estate manager is the only person I speak to regularly, and this is on purpose. And even you, I expect to be polite and distant, only contacting me when you need. Lonely it may be, but this is the life I have. I have chosen it for reasons which are none of your concern, and I'm not looking for your input. You are nothing to me. Review the etiquette part of the binder. You will greet my guest at the main doors in 15 minutes, and you will guide them to the west stairs. Please, spare them the strange insults. I suggest you reference the map of the chateau so you do not get lost. We will not have an exchange like this again. I expect perfection from here on out. Understood? Good. I appreciate your assistance.